Oh, is Rachel not here today?
She is hanging out with her mums.
Ah.
Which Kevin the Giant's gonna fucking stealth.
She was never there to
She do
begin
be
with.
stealthy.
Kevin the Giant's gonna stealth so hard, I'm gonna forget about her.
I mean, she does do that.
Who is she, Rian?
Mm-hmm.
No, this one's on purpose. Just saying, Rihanna would make a great assassin. Just like dress her up in a servant's outfit, give her some poison wine, walk it up to the king. No one's gonna notice. No one. The only problem is it's magical setting, and how do you? I guess you'd get magical poison.
Whoa.
Do they have a cure for mercury poison?
I don't know if Lay on Hands fixes that.
Yes, it's irritating. It fixes everything.
Slightly problematic.
Curse. Lay on hands doesn't fix a curse.
Ooh, I do like curses.
So, gingivitis?
Okay, I have picked spells.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And what plane are you hailing from?
The homebrew world of my friend, Batal Gorvoom.
All right, you're from Batal Gorvoom.
And specifically, I hail from the Haven of Zul.
What's the Haven of Zul?
That's where I'm from.
There is only Zool.
That's right. My life for Zul.
Oh my god. We just cross over to the Ghostbusters universe.
What kind of god is Zul?
Zul is the god of glory.
Oh, it's a dark god.
No, you prove to
No.
everyone around you that your talents are what makes you worthy of Zul's praise. Great fervor is needed in this world. If you pursue anything with anything less than everything you have, then you are slapping it in the face. Be steadfast in your pursuits. Do not waver. 100 successes need not be brought low by one failure. If you are going to be so easily swayed, waste not Zul's time.
Damn.
Kalos is a preacher.
Oh god.
So instead of with a priest, you went with a preacher?
Hey,
Priest is a terrible preacher.
Priest is not a preacher.
Amanda, how do you pronounce your character's name?
Keely.
Keely? And where does
Ironically
Keely
enough, okay. Keely's story is a fun one. Ironically enough, Cognar wouldn't know since this is past self Cognar, so there's some wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey shenanigans.
Also,
but I guess
there's also multiverse, so this could be Keely who's never met Cognar. This could be a Cognar who never will meet you and
that's
just
totally
lives forever
fine.
here.
wait. Is
It's
Keely
actually-
your B team character?
No. Keely hails from the let's see. It would be the Forgotten Realms, right? That's the land technically. She would be known to some party members potentially as when she tells her story, she was stolen away from her mother who lived in a bog when she was just a baby. And her mother sought retribution throughout the land until she was found. And then she spent the remainder of her life living in a bog.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
And I actually recreated her because a few years back, Ryan shot a one-shot for me for my birthday, but I didn't know it at the time, and he did it in my fantasy world that I created that you guys played in recently, the Jack and the Beanstalk world. And so she also is part of that universe.
She's like one of the like great witches, like Baba Yaga. They're just everywhere.
Exactly.
She's in every queen.
Oh, God. I'm
Sorry.
glad. Oh, so she might know me from her universe, but I don't know her. Oh, I'm gonna
Exactly.
die, and not by the boss.
I am glad I didn't play Gorneo. Oh, I
Keely-
just thought of an awesome character I could have played and I forgot about.
Too late
Oh
now.
no.
Too late now.
who is it?
Oh, it would have been Sovalis, my backup character for that game that Ryan and I had talked about. That was a werebear paladin of the moon goddess of Selune.
Fuck, that sounds pretty cool, actually.
It was fucking cool. Ryan was always amazed that I never switched to playing that character. And I'm kind of glad, because if I had, I probably never would have played Rafal. So,
Hey, do what I always do and just take your 3 favorite characters and make them NPCs and a character where everybody brings their old ones. Speaking of which, as you enter the tavern from a magical doorknob, you receive plus an invitation offering you riches, power, glory, and honor in services for the Soulless Guild of the Veiled of the Verdant Veil. And as the two of you place this doorknob in whatever wall or tree or whatever flat surface nearby you can, a door opens up, and as you go to close the doorknob pops off in your hand. The two of you find yourselves standing in a nicely lit tavern. Good tables, good chairs. It seems kind of empty. The only people in the tavern right now, you see a dwarf in very old dwarf in silver plate armor, talking to a goblin behind the bar, and a Herringon person is sitting at the bar as well, and he just seems to be stuffing his face with whatever he can find.
I recognize these people. Kalos doesn't, but Nick does.
As the two of you close the door simultaneously, you see each other. Why don't you go ahead and describe your character to each other, and the party will get to know as well.
Okay. So as Keely walks in the door, you're gonna see a slender, taller than average, pale skin woman. She has very thick and voluptuous hair, which appears like it could potentially be blonde. However, it has like a dusty hue covering it. There's also a few mud globs within it, occasional twigs sticking out. You aren't sure if it's an illusion, but you could swear you see flickers of light pulsing through her long locks. Her fingernails are unkempt, however, they have been sharpened into claws. She is draped with an oversized deep green cloak and the ends muddied and frayed from wear. You can notice her bare feet poking out from underneath as they are caked in dirt and grime. And when you catch a glimpse of her eyes, they are a light green with a golden glint that glistens as something piques her interest. And the interest is the food sitting at the table at the bar that the hair is devouring.
You notice that there is no meat on the bar. It is all vegetables and fruits and nuts.
Ooh.
Nick, describe Kalos.
Kalos stands about 7.5 feet tall, I think, because he's a giant albino loxodon, which is an elephant man. He is adorned in white and gold accoutrement of his deity Zul. Zul's symbol is a golden lion in the middle of a sun, and he has that on his shield, on his mace, on his holy symbol, but especially he wears a headdress that has this symbol that is on the top of his head. Yeah, he's older. He definitely has the weathering of age about him. He has like gold bangles on his trunk and things like that that all have the religious iconography of his deity. He would also like to do some kind of arcana check on what the fuck just happened walking through this door. Because one second he was yelling at his disappointing son, and the next second he was here in this bar.
Uh,
Classic.
roll.
Sounds like a typical Tuesday.
Make that roll, baby boy.
22.
Baby boy, no!
With the plus 10. Ah.
Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So
At
it seems
least
that
we'll always get
doorknob.
above 10 for Arcana checks.
So seems that doorknob is a conduit for a magical teleportation spell, and you have been teleported to where and when you don't know.
Huh. Outside of time and space. This will be a grand adventure. I dare say, where am I?
Keely's gonna turn to you as soon as you announce yourself, and her face is just stuffed with whatever was on the table.
He
Something that's
he trumpets a little bit with his trunk, and he says, "I demand to know where I've been whisked off to."
So the dwarf has been staring at you two with a look of confusion on his face, and you finally see a dawning realization as he messed up.
One second, I was yelling at my son for the disappointment that he is. He puts his hands in his face, and it really has just got that like anime depression, cloud above him. And then I found myself here, which is much better circumstances, I must say.
You see the dwarf put down his mug and cough and wipe his mustache and beard as he. My apologies. My name is Guildmaster Andre. Pleasure to meet you. I apologize. Normally we have drinks and food for that new people. I wasn't expecting you two to show up so late. I thought everyone had already arrived. I knew I should have stopped that little dwarf from running through. He was so fucking relentless. Welcome to the Solus Guild. I'm gonna make this quick. I need you guys to go help some people who are fighting monsters in a dungeon to get a key for us. It's time critical. I don't even know if the shit. I used the key. Shit, give me your key. You see the hair, who hasn't done anything but stuff his face, just full with lettuce. Just stop.
Keely's right there with him.
I don't have a key. Kit, don't lie to me. I did have a key, but then my key went missing. I was gonna do a run today, and I lost my key. You see Andre look over, standing behind the bar. You see a goblin standing on a bar stool, pouring herself more shots. Shayla, give me Kit's key. You see her sigh as she reaches in one of her pouches and throws the key at Andre. All right, this is her last key. If this doesn't go well, you don't need to worry about that. You don't need to worry about that. Take this key, and he's going to hand it to Kalos, and you get a bronze key. Like a bronze skeleton key.
Ooh.
Interesting. A magical artifact, I assume.
It works with that doorknob you have. You can put that doorknob in the wall, put that key in, and it'll take you to the dungeon lair.
And Kalos is going to turn to the green-haired woman next to him and say, pleasure to meet you. I am High Priest Kalos of the Church of Zool. It is An honor to meet you.
Keely's gonna kind of look at you up and down, and is your hand out or paw?
Just
Your
his
big old
trunk.
your trunk.
It's his trunk.
She's gonna go to give your trunk a shake, and as her hand leaves, she just leaves like a glob of mud on your trunk.
He's gonna prestidigitation that away. That is an interesting handshake. Anyways, Keely, I believe we should be on our way. Are you quite done with your meal?
I'm gonna look to the table and I'm gonna do like the whole arm swipe thing, kind of like take what I can, shove it in my bag, and then like there's some lettuce that falls on the floor, and she's gonna like, yeah, okay, yeah, let's go.
As you go to take the last peach, I need you to make me a dex save with that handful of fruit.
You're gonna lose the hand.
Ah!
Oh, put it on the board.
So as you see Kit's hand reach to fly out to it, you grab it and throw it up in the air and catch it in your teeth.
And she's gonna look at him and wink and take a big old bite out of it.
Nice.
Oh, that's mighty impressive.
She is worthy.
All downhill
Got
from
the
there, Amanda.
peaches.
You have proven your worth. You shall adventure with me. Come.
Yeah, that was the plan. Okay, she's gonna like kind of skimper away. She'll follow you.
Oh, one last thing. If it gets too hairy, you can put that doorknob back into a wall, turn it to the right, and it'll take you back to the tavern. But you can't make it back. And if you don't want to be here at all, you can put that doorknob in, turn it to the left, and say home. And it'll take you back to where you came from.
I get it, Harry, because it's a rabbit's key.
That's the goblin's key.
He said he got it from the rabbit.
She
Yeah,
did
that's
steal
the
it from the
goblin.
rabbit.
He addressed the rabbit as Kit, and he said this was Kit's key. Therefore, rabbit's key.
Yeah, but if the goblin has the goblin's key, like if I take it from you, it's my key.
How? So the debate is over possession of said key.
She can keep munching on her peach.
You are wise. I am happy to have you as a companion.
Just like DC new ones.
Kalos will put the knob in and put the key in the knob and turn the handle.
You open the door. Can you go ahead and roll me a D100?
Oh,
Ooh.
ruh-roh.
'89. Hey, that was the year I was born.
Me too.
That's a pretty good roll. Hot damn.
Of course, the glory of Zool watches over me.
I just need to copy and paste your characters on the new map. And make you tinier, because I did this terribly. As you guys open the door, you see a dark passageway. It's pretty black, except you see some blue light emanating from the left-hand sideway.
Kalos will cast light on his holy symbol, because he cannot see in the dark, and proceed into the dark hallway after. And then I get the key and the thing before I close the door? How's that work?
So you put the doorknob in the wall, and a keyhole opens up. You put the key in, and as you turn the doorknob, the key disappears.
And then I just have to remember to grab the doorknob as I close the door?
You guys will.
Magic.
You will always grab the doorknob unless you tell me you're not grabbing the doorknob for some reason.
Okay.
So like you put the key in, you turn the doorknob, it stays in your hand, and you go through the portal thing with the doorknob in your hand. It stays.
Fascinating piece of arcane wizardry.
So as the door closes behind him and we're left in this darkness, other than the light on his whatever you lit up,
Holy symbol.
holy symbol,
Whatever that is.
you're gonna see Keely's hair just kind of illuminating a little bit, of these little specks kind of flicker in and out of it. That's all.
That's cool.
I would like to do a check on the dancing lights around my companion. I did not see her cast a spell.
Make that check, and then both of you roll into initiative.
You're gonna fight me over my hair?
It's a nature check, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I think I know what it is.
You played a spores druid.
Even better.
Wildfire? Oh god.
You'll have to wait and see.
All right. All right. Sorry, just make sure everything's on the board.
Oh, they're right behind me.
Yes.
Oh god.
Right behind. No, I think you're surrounded.
No, they rolled.
I dare
They
say that must be the dwarf he was talking about.
They rolled really high on their D100.
I should hear you, fiddly bastard. I don't like your music.
Cognar, do you have any light around you?
No, I'm running in darkness. If the boss guys got light or they're bioluminescence in this chamber, I don't have.
Nope, this room is in complete darkness.
Oh,
Keely
so it's
and
just like the
Kalos.
clashing of metal, maybe.
Yeah, you just hear in the darkness a clashing of metal and undead groans and gas and a dwarf yell occasionally. Down these to the left, you see two spectral warriors as their like essence rises from the dead bodies on the ground. Right here, it looks like something went through the goddamn wall. Right here.
It's a Looney Tunes dwarf size.
I'm
Yeah,
the juggernaut, bitch.
You can hear screaming, and right as you guys step through, you hear the sounds of lasers. You don't know what a laser is, but you guys hear lasers. And
I don't know if we're in the right place.
you are most definitely in the right place.
This was the key that he gave us. It was a skeleton key. This place
How
does
would you
feel
ever walk through that door?
haunted.
All right, and we're gonna start the top of the round with Cognar.
Oh, that's right. That's where we ended, right? All right.
Yep.
Well, I got some dudes around me. I'm gonna swing. I'm just gonna swing on the fiddle guy.
I don't think I pulled. Sorry, no, I'm talking to myself.
Okay. I'm gonna great axe on the fiddle guy. Oh yeah, that's a 23 to hit.
Pop, pop, pop. Pretty sure that hits.
All right. Don't like your music. That die went forever. Ooh, really good. That's gonna be 18 points of magical slashing damage. Second attack on him. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
17 points of magical slashing damage.
17 and 18. 35. Yeah.
And still checking. I think think that's it for me. Yep, 2 attacks. That's it. Oh, wait. Hold on. Weapon mastery. Cleave. Aha. I hit. I'm going to hit the shadowy dude to the left.
All right.
With the great axe. Woo. 16 to hit, and it doesn't get the strength damage, but it still gets rage damage, so it'll be this plus 2. 9 points of magical slashing. Wow! Cognar on fire! Woo!
Cocknar's on fire. Let's see if we can put it out.
This
Someone
one
set
is
Cognar
on
on fire.
fire.
I feel like I'm missing something.
No, Cognar is not on fire. It is very dark. This is a cold steel blood match.
This is a callback to when Amanda tried to kill my character multiple times with fire.
Look.
That
That hasn't happened to this Cognar yet.
That's true. He hasn't been through shit. All right, that's it for
He
Cognar.
doesn't know.
He doesn't even know. That's why I didn't take the Shield Master feat, because he hasn't been hardened in the fires of combat.
Next on the board is Kalos. Kalos,
Keely,
how
we must investigate this battle.
how far does that light go around you?
It's 20,
Light
20, right?
is
it
a
30,
20-foot bright light and 20-foot dim light, so 40 feet.
So he could see the bad guy over there. And the
I
dwarf
can
doing shit.
smell him too.
Took a bath last week.
Smells like dwarf over here.
So you see everybody over there. You see a describe Cognar fighting all these dudes.
4'4", giant red beard down below his waist, giant mohawk, and a big ol' axe, and he's a whirling dervish of red and steel.
Kalos is going to run up, brandishing shield and mace, and he's going to say, "I dare say, dwarf, are you the one that knows of Andre and Kit?"
Yes, of course I do.
Then I am here to help you. I am Kalos, cleric of Zul, and these... Actually, one second. I need to do a religion check. Are these undead?
They are quite undead.
They are undead.
Okay. These undead shall feel the might of Zul! I would like to channel divinity and turn undead.
All right.
Ooh.
And I know what that does, but please explain to the audience who doesn't know.
Okay, so turn undead. As a magic action, you present your holy symbol and censure undead creatures. Each undead of your choice within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its save, it has the frightened and incapacitated conditions for 1 minute. For that duration, it tries to move as far from you as it can on its turns. The effect ends early on the creature if it takes any damage, if you have, or if I have the incapacitated condition, or if I die.
And you said wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw, DC is 16. And I also have an ability called Seer Undead. So whenever I use Turn Undead, any undead that fails its saving throw takes 5d8 radiant damage. And this damage doesn't end the turn effect. So let me know if any of them fail.
Roll it now.
God damn.
Yeah. That way you can because it was like you couldn't damage high level undead anymore.
Okay.
Because of turn undead.
So 1, that's a fail.
Pretty average.
2, that's a save. 3, that's a save. 4, that's a fail. 5, that's a fail.
So if they fail, they take 25 radiant damage. And then they're like frightened of me and incapacitated.
Okay.
Or whatever it is.
They must flee.
Hold on. Frightened and incapacitated conditions for 1 minute, and they must flee from me.
That's good. No actions other than running.
Just GTFO.
Ah, you're better
You
than
watch
the
as
4 others.
how's it look? Like as these flames come out.
Kalos presents this golden sun that has the a lion in the middle of it, and he holds it above his head, and the golden light of Zool comes from his symbol and washes down over these undead like a golden wave.
As you see, 3 of the undead overcome by the effects as they start to cower. These two, you can't. This one and this one seem to brace themselves against it.
Of course they do.
I rolled a 19 and an 18.
No, I know. It's just Cognar's luck is that the people next to him don't
How do
ever
I
get
add the
affected by this shit.
How do I add the little symbols next to their names?
You click on them and then click on the circle, not the cogwheel, the one that kind of looks like a puddle or like a mirror.
Oh, look at
There they are.
that. Okay. Oh no, not that one.
Oh, nice.
uh,
Although, if they're vulnerable to radiant damage, it might kill them. 25 radiant damage is a lot.
uh,
I don't think there's a lot of vulnerable things in 24.
oh no.
Oh no.
Are they vulnerable?
No.
That's good.
But they are immune to frightened.
I think that they're incapacitated.
They'd
They're
still
not.
be incapacitated. They just
They'd
wouldn't have the
still be
frightened condition.
incapacitated.
Okay.
Which means still no actions until they're damaged, right? Let's read it. No actions. Yeah.
So many words on this thing, but it's turn undead's at the very bottom of this giant channel divinity thing.
Yeah.
So
Incapacitated condition. You can't take any action, bonus action, or reaction. No concentration. Concentration's broken. You can't speak. If you are incapacitated when you roll initiative, that doesn't matter. So no actions can be taken.
and I think they still got to run away.
Well, that's the frightened that does that. Then they can't be frightened.
But that's
Right?
not it. No, it just says for that duration.
Oh.
For the 1 minute,
Clerks.
it
Yeah,
tries to
because the
move.
frightened condition doesn't cause them to start running. It's the ability itself that causes that.
It's their fear of Zool.
So they can run away and then come back because they're not frightened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's fair.
There's a lot of ribbons on that ability.
Clerics are wild.
Yeah, right?
Speaking of clerics being wild, I would like to use my bonus action and be the embodiment of the law and cast an enchantment spell using a spell slot of first level or higher and change the spell's casting time to 1 bonus action for this casting. And I would like to cast Bless, and I would like to bless myself, Cognar, and Keeley.
Oh, shit. Ooh. It's all tingly.
Cognar, this
Blessings
giant.
of Zool wash over my allies in this moment.
Yeah.
Cognar, when things seem dark and you found the guy and you stop him and things seem even darker as more rise above you, this giant light of an elephant just comes in and just starts throwing light like it's a weapon.
You know, this might change my entire outlook on life about the clerics. I really appreciate you, friend. Thank you.
Next on the board.
worthy of Zool's glory. And that's the end of Kalos' turn.
6 seconds ago.
All right,
Yeah, well,
Keely, you're up.
Sorry, Charles has to clean up water, and he's having a hard time. No.
It's not
Um,
shea water.
He's like, the sun will dry it. And I was like, yeah, but bro, you gotta clean it up too.
Dude, new house.
Okay.
Mop it up.
Please don't just leave water sitting there. Like, okay, so that kind of changed the whole thing of what I was gonna do because now the whole room's pretty much lit up and I can't actually see in the dark, which is why I have glowy hair. Okay. So then, oh man, I'm trying to remember how to play this character, and I remember it's a lot of fun, and I loved every second of it. But I remember the things that went together with it, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. So we're just gonna charge in. You know, we're gonna charge in, and I think I can go here. This is good. Oh, I gotta be in the square. I'm bad at being not in the squares. So you guys are gonna have to be my big brain here, and I apologize. I'm gonna go for this guy. I have the Polearm Master, and I would like to attack him with a glaive, and I would like my glowing hair to kind of pulse a little bit brighter, and then it's also going to come all the way around, and it's going to go and attack this guy as well. So I think if all those things are in order, I can swing with the glaive. Where did it go?
It's gone.
I know. I don't think it's
This hair is kind of freaking me out, though.
It's so much fun. I love her. She's just fun.
You're going Super
She's not
Saiyan. I'm
scary.
about it.
I mean, I appreciate long hair.
Okay, is it just this one? No, that's a bonus attack. Sorry, I'm trying to find my glaive attack. There it is, right there. I just can't find shit. Sorry. This one, 15.
I'm pretty sure that hits. Just let me double check.
Still looking for that monster sheet, Jeremy?
That hits. No, I just on their monster sheet they have a shield, but I don't have no shield. I have two-handed long swords. So I'm like, oh, it doesn't.
You have
Wait,
to do math.
it does.
Yep.
Yeah.
So when I hit it, I'm also going to make it my favored foe. It says when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can mark that target as your favorite enemy for 1 minute or until you lose concentration. First time on each of your turns that you hit the favorite enemy and deal damage to it, including when you mark it, you can increase that damage by 1d6. So then
You're a Swarmkeeper Ranger or whatever.
Damn.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. So you get to do your D10 plus D6.
Plus a d6, and then plus a d6 for my swarm as well. Because it's
That's
a d6 because they're my
Yeah, favorite foe. You get to stack it. So
favorite
2d6.
foe. 2d6. We're just gonna roll it this way because that's gonna be faster than me trying to find the buttons.
So 18. Nice.
And then because I'm a Polearm Master, I get a bonus attack.
Are you full ranger?
I am.
You get 2 attacks at level 5. So roll your primary attack and go.
12. I don't know if that one's gonna make it.
That one.
But I'm blessed.
Oh, roll a d4.
That's for the hit.
Oh, that's for the hit, not for the damage. Damn it. Never mind.
What?
She is rolling a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. 12 hits?
No, roll
No,
a
you need
d4 because you're blessed.
But he said that's only for damage and not for the hit.
Oh, it's a blessing for damage?
What?
I don't know. He walked away. That's what he said.
Well, he posted it in chat. The attack roll or
Oh,
saving
okay.
throw adds a d4.
It is for the 2 hit. Okay, sorry. Yeah, he misunderstood. So a d4 added
He's
to
been
that.
playing a lot of combat bard.
She was rolling damage, not rolling her to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So then it's going to be 4. And
Plus
then
2d6.
Plus, is it 2d6 again? Because I
it
think
your
the
hair
favored foe
and
is
the
only at
swarm,
the
right?
first. Well, the first hit is the favored foe, and then my swarm is a 1d6.
Rangers.
There we go.
All right, Amanda, did you take an uncommon item?
I did.
What'd you take?
I took serpent scale armor.
Ew.
Because that sounded fun. Because it's something she would have found in the bog and put on.
Computer.
How's it look?
How does her serpent scale armor look?
Oh, I'm sorry. How does it look as you kill this thing?
Oh, okay. So Kaylee's gonna kind of come in and like she's gonna kind of be squinting her eyes for a little bit until what is your name? Kalos kind of brightens up the room, and then you just see like this twinkle in her eye as she's really receptive to light, and her hair is just gonna like kind of glow really, really brightly as all of these fireflies shoot out from it, and they just kind of go into like this skeletal undead creature. They're gonna go in through every nook and cranny they can, and they're just going to kind of explode him in light as she slashes him a few times with her glaive. And just kind of,
And
slices him into bread.
as that happens to him, you hear a final.
And then just like in the Princess and the Frog, the fireflies just kind of dance there, glowing in and out in the empty space that he was. It's almost like a shadow of who he was. They're just kind of in the exact same figure of his body for a moment before they come back into her hair.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes, Kaylee, you are worthy of Zool! You are glorious!
All right. Next on the board is Alanon. Alanon, you look up into this giant floating skull of a beholder known as a death tyrant in its zombified form. It's oh fuck, you got grabbed.
Yeah, this guy used his
Al-Anon's not
telekinesis
doing
shit on
well.
me. Not doing great.
So you this is all happening except you're upside down, floating.
Oh no! I knew I shouldn't have had those beans. I think I'm restrained, right? Because he's got me like.
The target has the restrained condition until the start of the death tyrant's next turn, or until
Okay.
the death tyrant has incapacitated.
All right. So Alanon, seeing this guy is all up in his business, is going to focus forward and just send out like a shockwave of a thunder, and I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
What are you guys fighting down there? Jesus.
Does
Don't worry.
I mean, Keely can't see it. We're
15
fine.
saves.
15
I
saves.
just assume this is the biggest problem.
Damn it. That is going to be half damage, so he will take 3 thunder damage. But he is not pushed back. Flailing around, I am going to, since I'm up in the air, I am going to, I guess I'll just wild shape into a giant lizard. That should work.
Nice.
Get a couple more hit points on me if he's going to have me grabbed here.
All right.
So if you could just make my token large, I can take it from there. Perfect. So yeah, I will like grab onto the wall and try and like push and squeeze into that space beside him. And that's going to be my turn.
Or Ben's.
As
game.
you
And after me, the bat summon thing is going to go, the animal spirit.
Okay.
Summon beast, there it is. Bestial spirit. It's going to try and attack this guy with a rend. Melee attack is spell attack modifier. Okay. So it is going to try a flyby attack, and it can do 2 of these because it was cast. No, it can do 1 of these. That is going to be. The number popped up. A 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Excellent. That is going to be 11 points of damage. piercing damage from the bat, and it's going to fly by, not provoking opportunity attacks as it just gets the heck out of there.
As one of the eyeballs, just follow it.
Is 60? Yes, 60. And yeah, out over around to there.
And he realizes there's 8 people over there.
Yep. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Next on the board is Kevin the Giant.
She used her doorknob, didn't she? That's a
You don't
Kevin
know.
move.
Kevin!
She's like, this dwarf is fucking crazy. I'm out.
All right, and then after her is the Wraith Commander.
Are you guys at the same time? Nice. I love how they're in sync too on Discord. They just roll it at the same time.
The same moment.
The
Who's
Wraith
up?
is going to lash out at Cognar once, and then float around. Stop. I'm not clicking. I'm bad at I hate Roll20 so much. I swear to God, I'll burn it down one day. So he's gonna float over, and he's going to attack Cognar and Kalos.
What? Hold on, I might have a thing. I just gotta double check something, Jeremy. How that works? Never mind.
Oh fuck! I forgot about something.
What'd you forget about?
Kalos has voice of authority, so you can invoke the power of law to embolden an ally to attack. If you cast a spell with the spell slot of first level or higher and target an ally with the spell, that ally can use the reaction immediately after the spell to make one weapon attack against a creature of your choice that you can see. Can I let Cognar attack this guy?
Run it.
Is it a reaction or an opportunity?
Yeah, did you already use your reaction?
Not yet.
Would you like to attack him?
Yeah, I'll attack him. All right, we'll attack the big guy.
And don't forget, you're a hashtag blessed by Zool.
Yeah, we'll take it. Zool, there is only Zool. 14 plus my whatever my axe is. Yeah, 22. 22 on the big guy, Jeremy.
22 hits.
All right, for 14 points of magical slashing damage.
Nice.
Cognar is putting in the work.
Yes, dwarf, you are worthy of Zool's glory.
On his turn, you're going to see him raise this longsword up to the sky as this dark necrotic energy comes from the tip of it. As I can do this, copy, paste, as 2 more undead warriors rise.
Oh, come on.
It's his ability, and he can only do it
I
when
know.
he's taking damage.
Just don't like it.
And then he has advantage on the next attack. On attack rolls till the end of the turn.
Oh, I got a question, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Since that reaction attack happened off my turn, can I use cleave again? Because it says once per turn, and it wasn't my turn anymore.
Yes, because it doesn't say once per combat round, right?
Yeah. All right. I'll hit that same guy that I cleaved the first time, the shadow.
Okay.
Plus. All right. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Ooh, 18 points of slashing damage.
Into which guy were you going to hit?
Left of me. He was 5 feet with the guy when I got the opportunity to.
How much damage was it? I'm sorry.
18.
You're just throwing out those high teens over and over and over. Look
Yeah,
at you. Disgusting.
Cognar's rolling really hot. I rolled an 11 on the die. You gave me the magical axe, Jeremy. It's your fault.
That's fair. Well, he's going to take 2 swings at the Lightbringer. 21 to hit.
Not if I silvery barbs.
Oh, God. You're the worst.
19 to hit.
Well, my AC is 19. That still hits. God damn it. I will give Cognar advantage.
Oh, you can't give yourself advantage, huh?
Right,
It would do no good.
take 10.
10? 10.
Yep. And then he's going to swing for his second attack. For 25.
Yeah. I maintain concentration on bless for the first.
And then that will be 14 damage. And Cognar, he's going to swing at you with his bonus action necrotic slash. That's a crit.
Can I take back my silvery barbs?
It's all right. I got blessed.
Plus 48. So you're going to take 6 physical.
All right, so 3 physical.
And then you're going to take 17 necrotic.
Damn. I'm not resistant to necrotic in this form. No.
Um,
Ow, that was 20 damage. Damn.
With that bonus action, attack rolls against it have advantage until the start of the next turn. So anybody meleeing this guy has advantage. I'll put a little marker on him.
Ooh, he recklessly attacked. Ooh.
Yeah, pretty much. And he gets the necrotic on his reckless. It's a really cool monster stat sheet,
That's
honestly.
really cool.
And that'll be his turn. Next on the board is Bensuke. Imagine an
cooking.
Imagine an Alanon. You watch as Bensuke looks at the tyrant, looks back at you, and doorknobs out.
Should have known.
Substitution no jutsu.
The giant lizard on the wall hisses towards that boy. This serpent will remember.
It's not the first time he's betrayed a lizard person.
I seen that episode. He was a jerk.
He sees a white lizard appear and he just immediately doors out of here.
Imedrid, you're on the board.
Come on, Summer.
Imedrin, he's gonna peek out from his little hidey spot, although not much of a hidey spot because this guy down here.
How many eyes?
But he is going to shoot his longbow first at this skeleton. 24
Hits.
for 8, and then I'm gonna add the D4 for dreadful strike on that as well. For 10 damage. Or I should say 8 piercing, 2 psychic.
Okay.
And then he'll fire his second attack at the one behind it. For 18?
18 hits.
For 9 piercing.
9. Do you get to do the dreadful on this one as well?
Nope, just once per turn.
Okay. 9 damage.
Doing work, though.
Um,
You are kind of in a pickle. You're stuck between 2 shadow dudes, a death tyrant, and a pit
Yep.
to the void.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What do I have?
Is there any way you could jump to like the next hallway just to get away from people?
Oh, I mean, I could. I just have to go back and forth and hope I make it each time.
Yeah, well, maybe they'll come after you and you can just be on the other side and blink away.
There is now shiny golden light all of a sudden coming from this other room in a massively loud voice yelling about some god you never heard of.
Yeah, but there's still baddies just to get through.
Save yourself. You have to find a rhino in a hot tub at some point.
When is there not somebody shouting about a god I haven't heard of?
Right?
Anybody who ever plays a cleric is shouting about their god.
I
Except
think
one.
that's it for Medrin. He's just gonna chill right here. Actually, you know what? He's gonna take a step forward just so he can't be hit by the weird
Good
skull
call.
guy.
Cover from the rays. I think you could take a couple of shadow guys.
All right.
Ooh, ooh.
Next on the board is the Death Tyrant. So to begin with, you see two of the eye stalks just shoot lasers at the warriors in this hallway right here, as it is angry for being woken up and was angry for being put to sleep by these people in the first place.
Yeah,
So
I
he's
don't know
gonna-
why anybody would want to wake this thing up when it was just sleeping there.
It looked at me funny.
Of course it was Cognar. Why did I question it?
So you see a purple beam come out and hit this first guy as about half of them starts to dissipate.
Disintegration?
But you see, mm,
Oh, God, I can't see
yeah,
it.
but then you see a black beam with this white outline just come out and hit this one as it just completely evaporates it.
Ooh.
Oh
And
god.
and then it's going to use its movement to bring itself and its
Oh,
big
no!
lizard up here, and it's going
Alanon, you're over the
to
void.
drop Alanon.
Perfect.
No!
Wait. Spread your lizard legs, unlike a spider that died in the
Head and
17th
tail,
session.
head and tail.
He's going to try and lizard swim through the air towards the wall because he has a climb speed if I can touch wall.
Use your potion of flying!
Please fail 17 falling checks, Fred.
Because you're so big, I'll let you make a deck save for this because I can't throw you in the middle of it.
He's
You are
close to a
touching
wall,
both
yeah.
walls!
Just do that
That's
thing where he sticks out.
18.
So as you stick out your head and your back legs and your tail, you're able to just kind of like stick yourself in between the two walls.
Ooh. I've bridged the situation.
And that is the Death Tyrant's turn. We're gonna go to Cogdar.
Oh. Yes! Oh, cleric by my side, you are a wonderful... I appreciate everything that you're doing. Let's kill this thing and be done with this task. So he's going to Great Axe on let's see. He's actually going to shift himself up, staying in range of all the dudes. He's going to move over to here. And he's going to attack the big guy with advantage because he reckless. Right there. No, not that good. 4. Oh wait, God bless. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh, thank you. My elephant friend. Ooh, that was a 10 on the die. 17 points of magical slashing damage. If he's still kicking, I'm still swinging.
That's-
Taking a 10.
Those numbers are getting high. I don't like that. Ugh. He's still up, yeah.
Okay. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
All right. And 13 points of magical slashing damage. And then I will cleave into Shadow Guy on the north side.
All right. Make a swing.
Yeah, 11, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right, so it's going to be this plus 2. Oh, 11. That's going to be 13 points of magical slashing to the guy to the north.
All right.
All right, just double checking something. Yeah. All right, that's it for me.
All right. Kalos, you're on the board.
Right. Kalos is going to use a bonus action in a 3rd level spell slot and cast Mass Healing Word and heal him. Wow, wait. I just rolled like absolute dog shit.
That's rough, buddy.
Yep. Well, 8 points to Cognar and 8 points to Kalos, but the important part is that I cast a 1st level spell targeting one of my allies, and so I would like to use my Voice of Authority and give him the option to use his reaction to take an attack. Except he BRB. So when he gets back, we will deal with that. And then with my action, I would like to continue allowing these undead to feel the fury of Zool, and I will again turn undead. So I need them all to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Fail.
And it's any of them within 30 feet of me, which is all of them.
Yeah. Makes it. Fails.
And we will sear undead.
Makes it.
Nope, not like that.
Fails.
Like that.
Fails. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, describe to me how you kill 4 of my warriors.
Of course, he presents the holy symbol of Zool above his head, and they are disintegrated by the blinding light. They are not worthy of standing within Zool's presence.
As they all at once let out a simultaneous.
Jesus.
Where's it at?
And they're
Where's
gone.
it at? We dealt 50 radiant damage in 2 turns. And a 30 foot. Yeah, they're gone.
And then that's the end of Kalos' turn.
Oh, I need Cogdarn to take his swing. You know what? He can take his swing somewhere else. Keely, it's your turn.
So I have a question, DM. This is why I remember now why I had to double check if I could use a glaive. Because, and it's obviously okay if you say no, I took the 2-weapon fighting. So if you go in this adventure with me, if we use the sharp side of the glaive as one attack, and then just like the buck side, and I use I don't know, quarterstaff stats or something for the other side of it, even though it's a single weapon, could I count it as 2-weapon fighting? Because she's using it in multiple ways.
Sure.
Nice. Okay, cool. Because I was like, that's why I used the glaive and had to ask, because I was like, I remember there was a reason that I was like, I don't know if the glaive works for this character, but I liked it. And it was the 2-weapon fighting because she only has 1 weapon. Okay. But fuck, you just killed every guy. So I guess there's a big guy here. But oh wait, Cognar's back. Does he do a swing first?
Cognar is not. I'm gonna hold my reaction.
Okay. Well, then I'll come up and try and slice at this guy. Because he's the next big thing in the room. So let's remember what I'm doing here, class. We're gonna... Oh, another question, DM. It goes hand in hand with the last question I asked, because Shillelagh, for the wood of a club or quarterstaff, because the glaive is half wooden, can the second half of it be used for Shillelagh? Which allows me... Because it says the wood of a club or quarterstaff, and I have a glaive, so I don't know if it matters. I was just reading all my things, and I was like, I think this is why I had to ask about this, but I'm trying to remember all the things that she does. I'm sorry.
No, I'll give you the 2-arm, but not the shillelagh.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll take it. I'm happy with that. Okay.
You have a peg leg?
So
You have a peg leg.
no, she has bare
Get
feet.
Shillelagh and just start
I already
kicking people.
described them. So she's gonna come up and once again, very similar thing because I know how it works. She's gonna try and use her polearm master shenanigans, and she has a 10-foot range, so she's going to try and do an attack on this guy with a natural 1. That's nifty.
Put it on the board.
Put it on the board.
Summer picking it up. Whoa.
1 for the crit. We'll take it. That's about right. And then additionally, she also gets her hair. And now this guy is going to be our favorite enemy because he might actually last longer than 1. So we'll see.
You say that, but
Oh,
I have a question for you. How's it look?
It was the firefly.
It was the fireflies. He's allergic to light. Who knew? So she's gonna use her glaive, and she's gonna go to swing it, and like at the very tip of her glaive, there's one little firefly that's like on the edge of it, like hanging on for dear life as she swings it as hard as she can. It's gonna like go right into his abdomen because this guy is freakishly tall. But this one little firefly is just gonna like zoom through him like this little fire beast, and then just like stick out his eye as like his whole body collapses down, and this one little firefly is sitting there above the dead, defeated, undead, dead corpse.
Just sitting on the skull.
Yeah.
All right, as big guy is gone.
Keely, your master, worthy of the glory of Zool. Mighty
Cognar.
warrior.
Cognar, did you want to take that attack?
On what?
The warrior next to you.
Oh, I suppose I could on him. Yeah, sure.
Well, if you, I guess.
I mean, I suppose.
Cognar doesn't really attack minions.
I'm gonna use my
Not a door.
not my inspiration, but my advantage from silvery barbs for this.
Okay.
Because I rolled garbage. So that's a 12.
If they're no boss,
That's a
what
19 to hit.
19 hits.
All right. For 13 points of magical slashing damage.
All right.
Sorry, I recentered myself in the middle of my square.
That was a fine strike, little one.
All right. Keely, do you have enough movement to get to that guy? Because I think you have a second attack.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
There was a whole 2-weapon argument given.
Well, she's also a ranger and gets 2 attacks at level 5.
So that means I get 3 attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah. Okay. So we're gonna do this. 24
Wow.
plus 7. As she walks over the corpse, this one little firefly is going to rally the rest of her hair, and the other fireflies are going to come out, and they're going to join, and they're going to gather swarm with an additional 4. And then
Looks like you brought a Dark Souls boss to beat my Dark Souls boss.
A little bit.
And then she gets the second attack. So it wouldn't be the glaive though, right? I need to add like a
No, if it was a glaive, like for your primary attack, no, you did one glaive. Yeah, it'd be the backhand of the polearm, right?
I think it's
so
D4.
Oh, okay. Is it just the
It's still the
polearm
glaive,
then?
but it's only D4 damage.
This one. That.
You got to roll to hit.
Well, yeah, but I just there
There it is.
for 4.
How's it look?
Damn, this girl's just coming in like a fury.
She just got fireflies. So the little firefly rallies all the rest of the fireflies, and she just comes and she does a slash, and then she's just gonna use the blunt end of it and just kind of like knock his head off as the swarm of fireflies just once again envelop the body, and just as he just kind of explodes into starlight. And she looks at Cognar and be like, "Dwarf."
Dwarf.
What?
You're who we were sent to find.
Oh, yes. We have to find a key. Maybe search
He
the
has a
body.
key.
I don't know if he has a key.
It's from the hair from the goblin.
No, the key disappeared when I put it in the book.
No. There's a key for
You
a
lost the key?
higher level dungeon. We're looking for, I think, a silver key, maybe? We had a bronze key coming.
Oh, we did have a bronze key.
Yes. Yeah. So, just so you know, in the middle of this combat, we have to get keys to get to more richer dungeons, and we have to beat bosses to get keys that unlock higher dungeons.
Is there a key on our feet?
Is there a geek? No.
Is
A
there
key,
Yeah,
por favor.
does it appear in my hand? It's this one. Keys. Okay. Keys. So we're not looking for the dwarf.
No,
Looking for the keys.
we get the key, and then we use the knob, we go back to the tavern.
Okay. Keys it is. She's gonna like pat you on the head,
Okay.
and she's gonna leave some like dust, mud sprinkles.
Is
Fine.
adding a free action? Do you have enough action economy for a pat?
It's a free action.
Okay.
You're lucky I used my reaction.
You know what?
I was trying to hit you.
No. I'm gonna say a head pat is a bonus action because everyone's gonna start patting the monsters they fight.
I'm getting a little PTSD. I played D&D last night, and the guy was a human next to me, and he patted my bugbear, who's only 4 foot tall, because I look like a teddy bear. And I was like, I'm gonna kill him.
To your 4 foot tall bugbear with 5 foot reach arms.
Yeah.
So, well, that's like an orangutan.
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
They like
my
the
Lord.
extra joint like stays in his body fur, so he just reaches out when he needs to. But my favorite enemy is humans and elves, so he's probably gonna die at some point.
All right. Next on the board is the Lizard Bridge himself, Alanon.
So much better.
The
than
lizard
the
bridge is going to
Lizard
try and like
bridge.
make his way towards one side, like leaping off, like jumping. I know he's going to slip downwards, but with the intent of then being able to climb up rather than just staying as a bridge.
Roll me a d4.
You sure? 4?
You fell about altogether. You're about 20 foot on the side of the hole.
How wonderful. With a 40-foot climb speed, he is going to come back up, get to about here, see that the death nightmare thingy is still right there, and so, following Amedrin's advice, he's going to tuck himself around that corner as best he can.
The big lizard looks at it. Nope.
Nope. I don't think I have a ranged thing right now.
Come on, lizard, use your crossbow.
So instead of that, I'm going to move up to here and hold my action. And if this thing starts to turn to face Amedrin, I would like to attack it.
Okay.
And that'll be my. Then the bat is going to go.
We could never forget the bat.
Of course not. Bat is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Take a bite at the guy that he's flying by. Because why not? It's a spell attack. That's a natural one. No, he's not. 10, 20, continuing round it up to there, just to give this thing one more target to go for. That's not people. And that's going to be my turn.
All right. Next on the board. Totally didn't forget to run my warriors last turn, so
Don't worry, they all died.
Oh, why did I refresh?
Oh, I was muted.
Oh,
Hello.
I saw.
I asked about the warriors, but I saw what just was not heard.
Teacher's pet got silenced. Take it. I forgot about the warriors.
What about the warriors?
They were
Come out
stunned.
to play.
This warrior is going to float forward. This warrior is going to float forward and no, it's gonna dash. Bam. Hates that guy. This warrior is going to float forward and dash. This warrior is gonna. This warrior is gonna dash. So only one of them's gonna attack. And it's
Who
gonna
asked
attack
you
you.
that?
Oh, I forgot there was a hole in the wall.
Oh,
Courtesy
right.
of Cogdar. All right, so it gets a plus.
My bad.
All right, so roll against the Medrin for a 25. And then it's going to roll against the bat
Oh
for
no,
a 15.
Medrin.
Wow.
That's going to hit the bat.
All right, let me just double check the damage. Medrin's going to take 6, and the bat's going to take 6.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, I rolled 2 2s.
Nice.
And on that, we're going to go to Medrin.
Okay. Hmm. Remind me, Misty Step, does it provoke attack of opportunity or
Uh-oh.
no? All right, cool.
I don't think so.
No, because you're just teleporting, so
Imagine
you're not moving
is-
through or moving out of their friend range.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, Imagine he's gonna Misty Step.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Let's see, hold on. Basically, to give himself a fucking chance.
He runs
is
around.
going to
He runs around the
go-
corner and
let's
finds
see.
Kevin's door still open.
Yeah, he's gonna Misty Step 30 feet this way. Did the warrior recklessly attack or no?
Yes.
Yes. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, I'm good because Misty Step is a bonus action. And then he's gonna fire his bow at this one. With advantage, correct?
Yes.
Let's go.
Nice.
Oh, put it on the board.
All right, so for 14 piercing damage. 87. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the dreadful strike on it for psychic.
All right.
Need to make sure I'm actually doing that right. Hold on. Okay, yeah, just with the weapon. Doesn't matter. And then another longbow at the same dude. Actually, how's the one above him looking?
Like he hasn't been touched, but the one you're about to shoot looks like he's one hit away.
Oh, might as well. Anyone?
Hits. You get advantage if you still want to crit for him
Oh. I'll crit fish.
Yeah.
for the board.
No.
For the boards.
Hot. How's it look?
A Medrin, he does his Misty Step, shoots off the first arrow, and then the second one shoots through and then just kind of pierces this dude, like goes from the neck behind and then straight through and then sticks in the wall in front. As this thing, like, I assume dissipates.
Yep, with and that guy is down.
And then 'cause I still have movement. Medrin's dipping around the corner. Again, just to give himself a chance.
There's a hole in the wall if you want to jump across the void.
That's okay.
Imagine had enough jumping over voids. Alright, is that it for you?
That is it.
Alright. We're up to my favorite guy, the Death Tyrant. I named him Skittles, but you guys don't know that. Skittles the Death Tyrant is
Like
going
Skitherix.
to, he's gonna float this way a little bit. And then we're gonna
Oh, it's just howling on. Ooh.
Oh no.
3 rays.
Oh, that one was supposed to be secret.
It's still ominous.
All right.
What did they mean, Jeremy? One of those better not be a homing ray that goes around the kill. Around the corner.
509?
Save and fail.
What's he rolling a D1000 for?
Oh, now it's the Terminator.
This guy's disintegrated. That guy's disintegrated. I keep saying disintegrated, but I'm sorry, I keep clicking different tabs and forgetting what I was looking at.
I mean, you keep saying disintegrated. Like, is he shooting disintegration rays at these guys?
Or they just
Oh, you
disappear.
can't tell the difference.
Well-
one of those was the black ray.
Oh,
So I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw as a green ray comes out at this lizard.
he's shooting me. Can I get my attack of opportunity as one of these eyes turn to face me?
Yes.
Or the held action, not the attack of opportunity. That's an 11. Is an 11 gonna hit?
No. As you
All right,
get
so-
hit by the ray.
Do
Make
you
the
do
that's a-
flanking with your
Con save?
spirit? Does that count?
con save.
Con
Are we
save.
doing flanking?
You're running, Jeremy.
I know, but
We're not doing flanking in Ryan's game.
I don't need it.
no, we're not doing this one. Just because a lot of Even weapon abilities and stuff give advantage.
$20 total on the con save.
All
With the
right,
giant
you're
lizard.
gonna take 9 damage,
Woo.
poison damage, if that makes a difference.
Okay. Ouch.
And then the Death Tyrant is gonna go ahead and float over here. Boop.
I'll allow it.
All right, and that's his turn. The Slayer of Doors is on the board. Doors and walls and all.
Yep. Agnar proceeds the next threat. Elephant Man, I think that you have that one definitely under control. I'm going to make sure this one doesn't attack our little friend here. And he runs up the stairs to the next guy that he sees.
My name is Kalos.
Oh, Kalos, my name is Cognar Dorsbane. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well met, Cognar Dorsbane.
Cognar Dorsbane. Is there a door there, by the way, Jeremy?
There is now.
Okay, I'm going to hit the door and see if I can hit the...
It is an old brittle
Zombie.
door as you just burst
Okay.
through it, attacking this.
Oh, yeah. Come in there like the Kool-Aid Man. I'm attacking. I'm swinging the axe. If I go through the door and hit the guy beyond, it's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit at the door and everything beyond it.
All right. For 15 points of magical slashing. Still
All right.
up.
Yes.
All right. We'll attack again. For a 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And that, ooh, almost max for 18 points of magical slashing damage.
All right. Yeah. It looks like he took about 2/3 of his form.
Hello, my pretties. I'm coming for you.
All right. Next on the board is Kalos.
Well, I will deal with this one. Maybe. What do I have for offensive capabilities?
Dodge until the child can come and destroy it. I think she's... How old is your character, man? I'm calling you a child. I don't know how old you are.
She's probably a child to you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hold on, I'm looking. I didn't put it in here. She could be 20 something.
Oh, okay.
She's a baby.
Yeah, bye.
Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast a spiritual weapon as my bonus action. It is a 20 to hit this whippersnapper.
You hit Keely, yes.
No. She is a glorious warrior in the eyes of Zool.
Oh, God.
Yes, that
Why
hits
did
the
you
other
hit her?
warrior.
So why did you hit her?
It's 12 force damage to the shadow. And then he shall face more of the wrath of Zool. I will cast Sacred Flame. He needs to make a DC 16 dexterity save or take 11 radiant
He
damage.
fails.
He takes 11 radiant damage.
All right.
And there's something else. Oh, no, there is no more else. That's it. Kalos will step aside for the mighty warrior Keely.
Keely, you see your target in front of you.
Okay, she's gonna look at Cognar, who just left through a door, and then she's gonna look at the last remaining dude here, and she'll step forward, and we will see what happens. 22.
Let's fucking go.
So 7 plus my hair, because that's important. Plus 3. And then we'll do it again for funsies. 23.
Hits.
For 3. Does my hair get to do it twice or just the once? Once on each of your turns. Okay, so just the once. And then the polearm thing. 12.
Well, the
Your
polearm.
hashtag blessed.
Oh, I get a D4. 14.
Hits.
Oh. For 4.
How's it look?
So she's gonna look really slightly distracted at the dwarf who just ran through this doorway, but she's gonna see that there's one guy left, and she's just gonna she's gonna take her glaive and she's gonna use both of her hands and she's just gonna point at him, and then from the tip of it, all of these fireflies are gonna zoom just straight into his heart. They're gonna illuminate him, and as she slashes him open, it's just gonna be this explosion of light that fills the room as she uses the rest of her movement to head towards the door.
All
'Cause
right.
I'm sorry, everyone else. I don't know you're down there.
All right. We're up to the lizard, Alanon.
Well, the lizard is going to take this wonderful opportunity now that the horrific nightmare is leaving him away to follow the rest of the party up to the north. So he's going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then he's going to use his action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 40 feet to there.
Oh,
And then
good work.
after that, the bat is going to move, and it can fly 60 feet, and it is just going to follow up. And 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 to there. And it's just shy of being able to reach that guy.
Sorry,
So
that guy's.
it is going to take
There is no
an
guy.
action. Oh, he's
Sorry,
dead.
I should. My bad. I should have took him off the board.
Perfect. Then it's going to use its action to just dash and just start circling around the room looking for anything else that might be fucking dangerous or deadly in here.
That'd be the child.
Because this place has been nothing but murder.
The child is very deadly.
As a giant lizard comes swarming into the back of the room, accompanied by a spiritual bat that starts just circling overhead.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
I would say that those things are alive. Don't attack them.
Hail, you look not undead. Are you one of the dwarf's companions?
He licks his eye.
Can't you talk in wild shape now?
Can you?
No.
Yeah, I thought that was a druid thing. Or was it you can cast spells?
I don't think he gets that until 17th level. I think. What's your game, Jeremy? If you want Alanon the Great Archdruid at some point to be able to talk in wild shape.
Hey!
Just say it.
I can speak with animals. I don't know if I can animals with speak.
He's an elephant. That's an animal, right?
That's like a lizard.
Cognar's an animal. I'm sure you could talk to him.
All right, but we're gonna go next on the board to Imedrin.
Alrighty. First up, Imedrin is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Good call. Good call. I like it. Ooh.
11 is good.
11 is
That's
good.
so good.
Wait, are we using the
thickums.
24 rules, Jeremy, or are we using 14? I'm confused.
Whichever. I thought they could work together.
It says rules while shape shifted. While in a form, you retain your personality, memories, and ability to speak.
Oh shit, they changed it.
And the following rules
Oh,
apply:
that's cool.
temporary hit points, game
You can
statistics,
speak.
blah 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 blah. You can't spell
That's
cast. You can't cast spells, but shapeshifting doesn't break your concentration or otherwise interfere with a spell you've already cast.
You know how much gold I spent for Cookie to have a necklace that could allow her to speak while in wild shape? It was an incredible amount. That's so cool. The reason why I asked Summer is because it's 2d8 for level 1 now on the 24 rules.
Um,
So you can roll another
I'm pretty
d8.
sure. Well, I just made a copy of a Medrin and then just leveled them down, so it's probably the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sticking with it.
Ooh.
I ain't no quitter.
She's from a different edition.
Different time and place.
Back in my day, we didn't heal all willy-nilly
These
off of first
kids
level.
and their extra D8s.
I mean, between 24 and 14, Cognar, he's actually nerfed because he has less damage resistance, so it's fine.
So yeah, healing word, cure wounds, not healing word. And it's gonna peek around the corner and see that there's nothing there. So
You did hear the
he'll go
sound of
this way.
Alanon's big lizard form run up the hallway.
Yeah, he'll follow that, and then
Oh,
he
make
can
me a
get his
perception
full
check.
movement to here.
But
Oh,
while
yeah.
you're right here, make me a perception check.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
Imagine no.
You totally didn't see Kevin.
doesn't surprise me. I mean, does it help that his passive is 16? Or is that still not good enough to see her? Probably not.
No, I'm just letting them have the free stealth for their entire turn. They're invisible.
I mean, she's not quite at the
I think
passive
that's 2,
24
not
that she
1.
normally has.
Alright, next on the board is Skittles.
Skidamarinky-doo!
Skittles got a little flustered by the big lizard, but he's gonna go. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And he sees undead warriors. So he's gonna shoot some lasers. That one's dead.
Oh, boy. Cognar just sees a Daft Punk concert in this hallway.
Yeah, just a bunch of lasers come out and just start shooting. The one in this back corner just gets evaporated, and the one in this back corner takes 10 damage. Oh. And he's immune to charm.
Oh, shit.
And that's the end of his turn. Cognar, you're on the board.
All right. Cognar is going to hit this dude in the face with his great axe. That's what we do. He didn't do any reckless on me, right? Did you
No,
do
I
your
forgot
monsters
to have
again?
him. So he's going to take some swings on Cognar.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
Also, I realized that spiritual weapon is now a concentration, so I dropped concentration on bless.
It's concentration now? Why'd
Sure
they have to
is.
nerf clerics?
I don't know, but I just realized that.
All
Cognar
right,
does a
no more blessy
18
blaze.
hit
Yeah.
for 9 damage.
What type?
Slashing.
All right, 4 points of slashing. Was that recklessly?
Yes.
Haha! I attack him back.
Swing.
All right. Double 14s. My die have been rolling doubles all night. All right, so that's going to be 22 to hit.
Yes.
All right, and that's 15
If
points of
it's-
slashing.
If it starts with 20, it's gonna hit. How's it
Okay,
look?
I'll remember that. 15. Is he dead?
Yep.
Sweet. All right, so if is he actually dead?
Yes.
Okay.
You even get the whole.
Gondar booze, 5 feet in.
Wait. Now you can move.
10 feet in.
Sorry.
That's fine. And he sees giant skull dude.
Mm-hmm.
How far off the
And
ground is he?
he's about 15 foot off the ground, and you see floating in his middle eye, where it should be an iris, you see a glowing red key symbol.
Right. Okay. Perfect. He's in range. I'm going to come to here, and then I want to jump up either into its lower jaw or into its eye socket, hook my knees on something, and then bash his head in with my great axe.
Make me an athletics.
Yeah. 21.
You're able to jump and hook your get some footing in its teeth, as you're able to
I'll go for the
gain
soft
enough
palate.
footing. Yeah. You're able to gain enough footing to take some swings.
Yes. All right. I'm going to use... no, I'm just going to do a regular... I'm not going to... reckless or nothing. I'm just going to do a regular attack on the soft palate. I'm going to see if I can break that key loose from the inside. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit from the inside. 13.
That's a miss.
Yeah, the
As you
bless
just
didn't work.
Don't.
Needed bless. That's all right. I'm hanging on to the Death Tyrant skull by the lower jaw, and I'm going for a ride. You can't
right,
shoot me if I'm in your mouth.
Kalos, you're up.
I must go for help, the friend dwarf.
The Cognar dwarf? Which way did he go?
This way, follow me! 30 feet to there. And then I'll use my action to dash. That's 15 more feet. 20 feet. 25 feet. Oh, a great evil! Bonus action.
You see a dwarf in a floating skull's jaw. I've got him. I've got him.
Can spiritual weapon go through a wall?
I don't know.
What a
Can
question.
you- I'm gonna say
does-
no.
I could use my bonus action on later turns, and I can move the force up to 20 feet and repeat the attack. Oh, but it'll be in the void on the other side of the wall, won't it? Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. How do I help Cognar? Let's use a bonus action to cast a second level healing word and heal the dwarf.
Ooh. Ooh.
For 16, and then, dwarf, do not die! You hear the voice of authority, and you may use your reaction to make an attack.
Okay, let's do that. Unfortunately, I chose the wrong feat for this because I chose Sentinel, and the damn things keep either dying or not attacking anybody else. So I'll attack this guy.
You're running too far ahead.
You're
I
never
know.
by anybody else.
We can't keep up with you.
That's my
That's
bad.
okay. I just got here. It's not my problem.
22.
No, I think it's going to be a pretty chill dungeon walk
Yeah,
after
just a little
this,
bit.
you know?
22 hits.
All right, 15. I rolled another 8 on the die. 15 slashing. Magical. Right in the soft palate.
As you see the skull start to crack a little.
You know, I think I'm pretty adept at fighting flying creatures.
That'll be the end of Kalos' turn. Oh wait,
Keely,
he
you're up.
will shout
Oh, wait.
to Keely. He'll say, "Keely, great warrior! Our foe, a great evil lies before us."
Keely, she's gonna look at the bat and the lizard that's walking through the doorway, and she's gonna take another bite of the peach, and she's gonna wink at them, and then she's gonna take off down this way, and then she's gonna step in front of him, which is a terrible idea, but here we are. And then she's gonna see the great evil and second guess all of her decisions.
And a skull.
And the skull. Let's see. I don't know if this will help or not, but I might just do it for fun. Is it dark in this hallway?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire here.
Oh.
Well, Kalos still has light cast on himself.
Yeah, but that's behind me.
I
I can't see what's happening in front of
Go
me.
for it.
And it's happy. It's gonna be these
It's
little
deck save, yeah?
fireflies are gonna like come from the tip of her glaive, and they're gonna be like these beautiful little lime green little flickers that kind of come, and then they like just encompass the area over there, so that way she can have a better idea of what the heck she's looking at.
He failed.
Cognar succeeded with a 16.
I don't see the dwarf, but I see the big fucker.
You see, there's a dwarf-sized circle inside the mouth that you can't see. You see everything around it.
Oh wait, so this gives any attack roll against it advantage.
Yeah, that's really great for me in the mouth.
Hey, there we go. I did a thing. I didn't know that's what I did. Okay, I just was like, I can't see. So, and that is an action, right?
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
horrifying. The outline of a floating skull just flying around a hallway.
And you know what? I think that's all my movement and my action, and don't have a bonus action to use. So I'm just here with my hair pulsing with energy as I take another bite of my peach. That's exactly what it looks like.
Like teeny tiny bites, it sounds like. All right, Alanon, you are up.
Alanon is going to just shrink back down to human size and just take a second as he like rests against the wall because he's an old ass man and he's a little bit winded from all this nonstop sprinting. And seeing Imedrin there behind him, he's going to like wave to encourage her forward, and he's going to like reach his hand out and cast a Cure Wounds on to Imedrin and say, "You know, I heard you from across the hallway. And apparently, if you cast the spell while holding an aloe from the plant of Vera, it's a bit more effective while you're holding only the same spell slots. This edition, here, try it. This one's 2d8 plus 3. You heal for 11 hit points."
That's great. But you
I'll
still
still say
rolled less
back
than her
his-
level 1.
I know.
Med-
love this.
will reply, "Thank you. I did not know you were the lizard. I thought it just came to help."
Oh, it's been a hell of an afternoon. And he'll start walking 30 feet after the direction that everybody was going. And then at the end of his turn, the bat can take off down that hallway. 5, 10, 15,
You're no longer
20,
large,
25,
right?
30, 45, 50, 55, 60. Get to there. And no longer large. Medium sized. Human Alanon.
I still like the idea of a large Alanon. It feels right.
You.
Pew! Oh, you guys so
And-
small.
It's going to be my turn.
I was in the pool. All right. Next on the board, the Medrin.
Yep. And Amedrin, let's see. That way would be quicker, but there's a risk of falling to his death. He'll just follow everybody else. He's going to use his movement and his action for an additional 30. Just to follow. Yeah.
Yes, everyone come for the show.
Follow me. I'm right behind you.
All right. Skittles.
Skittles.
All right. So we're going to have one of the floating eyes is going to come down pretty much almost touching Cognar in its mouth. Cognar, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna use my inspiration that I just got from you, Jeremy.
Do it.
Oh, 23.
23, you were able to stave off this petrification ray.
That would have been bad.
As a ray shoots out at Keeley and one at Kalos. Keeley, make me a wisdom saving throw.
How's a 5?
Keely, no.
Keeley, as this
I would
baby
like
blue,
to silvery barbs that.
Not an attack, right?
Oh,
Can you
no.
still?
Oh
That's
wait,
just my save.
I've already used silvery barbs. I can't use it anymore. Never mind.
No, you fucked.
Keeley, it is night time as this sleep ray envelops you. You are unconscious for 1 minute.
That's
Oh, that's
fair.
like the best
I'm
one.
Are you an
really
elf
tired.
by chance?
No, I am not.
Oh, damn. I was going to say you're immune to magical sleep. That would be funny.
I'm only have resistance to psychic damage.
Oh. Well, at night.
This doesn't help. Good night. Keely's just gonna look to Kalos behind him. I'm ready for a nap, and she's just gonna like collapse to the floor with the peach still in hand, like Snow White.
Oh, God. Magical
Right, and
vines
then-
make like a bed for you.
Nick, I need a wisdom saving throw.
16.
So as this charm ray envelops you, you're gonna
Oh,
take...
I have advantage against being charmed. 1 second.
Oh,
Oh,
17.
as you meet the DC for this spell,
Of course Nick does.
you were able to stave off this charm ray. You're
That's
still
the
gonna
last
take
thing
half.
Cognar needs is another cleric
damage.
charmed by some evil
You're gonna
creature.
take 7 damage.
I serve one master, and it is Zool!
There is only Zool.
And then it is going to take a chomp at the creature in its mouth.
Okay.
That's 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
No, I need that. Thank you, dice. 13 plus 4. 17 damage. Just
Ow.
normal damage. Piercing.
All right, so that's 8.
And then it is gonna start floating back down away from the people.
All right.
As
I'm
it is
still in its
starting to
mouth,
get.
yeah?
Yes.
I'm around the corner. Nobody can see me work.
All right. And that's its turn. Mouth boy, you're up.
You didn't floss. You have gingivitis. Let me remove that for you with a dental hygiene. And since it is still sparkling, I have advantage on my attack. Thank you, Keely. For a... It is a +8. Dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
All right. Ooh, max damage. 19 points of magical slashing damage. And we'll go for a second attack.
You see as that crack you put in earlier starts to get a little larger.
Oh, see? You got some plaque here on this rear molar. Let me go remove that for you. Ooh, that's a natty 19 for a 27 to hit.
Hit.
For 14 points of magical slashing damage.
My word.
And I think that's all I can do. Yeah, that's it for me. Staying in the mouth. Cognar's going for a
All
ride.
right. All right, Kalos, you're up.
Kalos will use his action to rouse Keely.
No.
No.
Keely,
that's
you are
all it
being
takes,
woken
right?
up by a giant elephant in a dungeon.
In 20 more minutes. Just 20.
You were hit by a ray from a undead beholder. You need to rally.
Oh. Okay. Oh no, she's gonna see the peach that fell on the floor and pick it up, dust it off, and take another bite, and then stand up, ready to. Oh, it's not my turn, so I can't stand up yet. But I'll stand up when it's my turn.
Yes, that is the exemplary effort I have seen from you for the glory of Zool. And he will continue running down this hallway after the dwarf.
Is the dwarf about to, or is the guy about to yeet the dwarf into the void? No, Cognar, not again! You and Cliffs, no!
And let's see, I got a bonus action left. Can I see Cognar?
I don't think so. I'm actually like more like in the middle of the two squares. I don't think you can see me.
You're like inside the beast again.
Well, I can't see you, so I can't do much to help you. So, well, I'm gonna say my spiritual weapon is right here. So I will use my bonus action to move it 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to there. That's it, just chunking along after me.
All right.
And that's all I can do.
All right. Keely. This morning.
Okay, Keely is going to stand up. She's gonna kind of like, kind of shake off a little bit. And then she's going to charge down this hallway as fast as she can for about 15 feet. And then she's going to go, okay. And then she's going to look down the hallway and see that this thing keeps, getting away. So she's going to target this hallway right here because I can see it barely. But I can see it, like right there.
It's
And I
fairy
would like
fire
to.
concentration, by the way.
Oh, let me.
Because you fell asleep.
I did fall asleep. So yeah, no, fairy fire is concentration. So there's no
shit.
more.
It's so dark.
No, fairy fire. Sorry.
It's not dark. Kalos has light cast on him. It's bright
dark
within 20
inside the
feet of
mouth of
Kalos.
the beholder.
He's
So
around
I'm
the
going to
corner.
target this
It just will peek.
entrance, and I'm going to cast web, like blocking the whole doorway thing, so this creature can't keep going down the hallway.
An excellent strategy.
He's floating.
Yeah, but the web is like a 20-foot cube, so
So
it's
she
like
could go floor to ceiling, blocking off the
yeah,
pathway.
in this whole area here, floor to ceiling, as high as it'll let me go. Just a fucking wall of web right there.
There's a wall of web right there.
There's a wall. That's all. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Alanon.
I am just double moving again. I think you get around that corner and I can go 50 feet to there. Hey. Nice to actually meet each of you. I was the giant lizard. They call me Alanon. Which way did the dwarf go?
Down this hallway.
Oh, we were just down this hallway.
I wasn't down this hallway, I swear.
Imagine you're up.
You might be muted.
Did Summer BRB?
Apologies.
Someone's
You're all
back.
good, homie.
I was indeed muted. Let's see. Just gonna continue following the leader like a bunch of ducklings. And I don't think. Let me see. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, there's not really. Yep, that's it. Because I think it's too narrow of a passage.
Oh my god.
For everyone to get through.
What if he's got a lightning line, guys?
Then we're all dead.
Right.
Yep, that's a Medron, I think. Yeah.
Oh my
We're gonna go to Skittles. Skittles is gonna pop his eye around the corner.
Oh no. Oh
Which
no.
one?
Dwarf in mouth.
Like 5 of them.
Oh no.
As you guys see 2 rays shoot out from it. Let's see what these rays are. Who's in front? Kalos.
I am.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Again?
It is my best
Is it
save.
charm?
27.
Holy shit.
It is not charm as you stop this fear ray.
Oh, I have advantage against being frightened as well.
Of course he does.
I have
You're gonna
Loxodon Serenity.
You're gonna take 5 damage.
27.
Get the first
Wow.
time.
Of course, Nick.
Keely, make me a con save.
Absolutely. 18.
Damn.
You're able to dodge most of this poison beam as it shoots out, but you're gonna take I can do this math. 12.
12 damage.
Yep. And then
I didn't like that.
the
What
third
kind
beam,
of damage?
poison.
Ah.
And the third beam is going to shoot as you see a disintegration beam shoot
Oh,
out
God.
and disintegrate this webbing.
No, not the webbing, but I'm concentrating on it.
What does that mean?
Because I have to
You're
make it conscious
concentrating on
of
nothing.
concentration.
Nothing.
Now
Stop
it's
focusing
not-
on nothing.
No.
And then the hole it burnt through, it's going to float through.
Oh god.
I tried,
As
Cognar.
Oh no.
As it-
Oh, no.
As it's gonna take a bite out of Cognar.
Yeah, yep. Oh, take a bite out of crab.
That's a 24
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
for 11 damage. Piercing.
Ow.
And then make me an athletics check as it tries to spit you out.
Is this to hold on to the jaw?
Yep.
To 15.
You're able to cling on to its tooth as it opens its maw to try to get you out of there.
God. Oh god. I'm
And it's
like
your
holding on
turn.
with one arm, right?
Yep.
All right.
Which arm?
The left arm. My good arm. I can't swing the great axe while holding on. I drop the great axe into the void, and I pull out my battle axe and I swing that one-handed.
I'll say you can toss your great axe to one of the sides so you don't lose a weapon.
We'll do that.
I mean,
Cognar's good at
I
throwing weapons in the future.
It's true. This is where it
Cognar
started.
chucks the shit over his shoulder, reaches into his belt, pulls out his battle axe, and he swings on this shining skull. It is not sparkling anymore. But he doesn't want to die. So he
He's not allowed
wants,
to die yet.
he
He
doesn't
has
want to die
future.
yet. So I'm gonna recklessly attack this guy. Natural 20.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know if this is good. I'm over the void, guys.
Yeah, inside the skull.
Inside the skull. All right, holding on to a tooth. And I go one more strike into the upper palate. This is one-handed. That's a D8. 2d8 damage. Plus rage. Plus all the other things. Let's see. 14 points of non-magical slashing damage.
So as your battle axe comes in, as you're holding on and hits square in that spot where the crack is, you hear that crack just to start go farther and farther and farther until the entire skull itself just splits in half. As it splits in half, all the parts of the monster like turns into this ethereal pieces. As the last piece of it, the eyeball, goes to ethereal, the only thing left there is a glowing red key. As you and it are both hanging midair, as you start to plummet.
Oh no!
I gotta get the key.
It's
I'll
happening
use my second
again.
attack to drop the battle axe and try to reach and grab the key with my weapon hand.
I will say you're able to grab the key,
All right.
but you do need to make a dex save.
I gotta. Ooh, not good. Not 9. That was with advantage. 9. Yes, another character falls.
How far are you falling around?
What is it, Ryan?
10
200
per
feet?
second?
Oh, did they put a number in this edition?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. It's
Not
bad.
again!
Hey, I just gotta make one climb check. Just one sticky web butt check, spider butt check. Is that in the DMG or the handbook? I can't remember.
It looks like
Falling.
creature falls instantly to the ground. Is that correct?
Ooh. How far is the void?
Fall time
Jeremy?
is optional.
Okay.
That's on brand. Oh,
You're not allowed to fall to death.
oh. I have an idea, Jeremy.
What's that?
Perhaps on my next turn, depending on how long the void is. I got an idea.
The void is infinite.
That's perfect.
That's just
That
far
means I
enough.
got some time to think about my life choices.
Smoke a cigar.
Contemplate all the fingers on my left hand.
Make me a perception check.
All right. Do I see my future? Oh, that's an 18. 23.
So you see, falling down, you see a rope that Imagine had set up earlier that got cut in the process. But it looks like enough of it is laying out next to you, and this is your last moment to grab that rope.
Oh, I tried to grab the rope.
Make me a dex save, unless you have some wily way to will it into existence.
Part of me thinks of another character that died to falling because they tried to do what the lizard did, but failed miserably and couldn't cling to a wall, swimming in midair. I'm going to think Cognar. He sees it, and the chasm is what, about 10 feet apart from one wall to another, roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he sees it. He tries to angle himself to the wall to bounce off with his feet to jump. So he's going to like turn, get his back against the wall, and try to push off with his legs to reach out to grab this.
Would you rather dex save or an athletics?
I'll go athletics. I'm trying to push myself.
Make me an athletics to make that little dwarf jump.
All right, we'll do that. It's a strength thing, so I have advantage on this. +7 for a 19.
You're able to grab that rope.
Left hand grabs the rope. Right hand has this glowing key. Cognar's dangling in the void.
You did it!
I survived another fall.
As you guys drop out of initiative and are able to walk up to the edge, you see a dwarf hanging there holding onto a red key.
Toss us the key.
Cognar's like, I don't know any of you. He puts the key into his belt, puts the knob on the wall of the cliff, and he's like, I'm out. No.
Can I mage hand the key away from him? No.
I will. You. It's just,
The Medrin will
let
help
me
you
climb
out
out,
from
and I
the-
will.
the pit.
Yes, we have succeeded, everyone. We've done it.
So are you climbing up or using the doorknob?
No. Cognar's not smart enough to use the doorknob. He'll go up.
But
He'll climb
you
up the
love
rope, which is
doors.
on the far side. Just give me a moment. I'll jump over to you.
Maybe not jump. Maybe not jump. You're on.
Cognar
You know you can
readies
go
himself.
around.
There we
It's far quicker to just jump across.
go.
No, it's just a few hundred feet the other direction.
Cognar
I'm
jumps
pretty sure there's a hallway over here, friend dwarf.
Cognar's jumping across.
Make the
Keely will
roll.
step aside to make room for you to land.
He drops the key.
That's a 24 athletics. Running
You're
jump.
able to superhero landing.
Not the beard!
Wasn't that quicker than walking around? That takes too much time. Here he passes the key to Alanon. Here's the key. I think our mission is done here. I think we go back before any more of those undead rise up.
Doesn't that one take him to
rise up.
take
They
us
weren't
to the
already
next
here?
level?
No, the guy that was playing the fiddle was rising more of them up, so there could be more floating around somewhere.
Guy with a fiddle.
Oh, yes, that's right. You didn't see them. Me and Kalos and Killian kind of took care of it.
A pleasure to meet you formally, Alanon. Kalos will offer his trunk to you.
I shake it, I think. Well, friend Cognar, it seems you might have missed a few creatures back in that first room when you were shouting and screaming where you jumped through the wall. It seems there were about a dozen undead that you left in your wake, as well as that large skeletal monster.
I honestly thought that they were going to follow me through the wall. You guys kind of stepped in and drew their attention. I was trying to bring them to me.
What
I
a
apologize.
silly thought.
Well, one door leads... when a door opens, you have to take the opportunity.
What ho, awkward elf. What is your name?
My name is Amedrin. I apologize if I am off-putting.
A pleasure to meet you, Medrin. My name is Kalos, High Priest of Zul, and this is Keely, a worthy warrior.
Keely has rummaged into her sack where all of the lettuce and cucumbers and such were, and she's eating them.
Does anybody know where the halfling and the emo boy went? I did not see them when I came back through.
I know not of who you speak.
We were sent for the dwarf.
I'm afraid I might have frightened off the boy whenever I turned into a giant lizard.
Yeah, fear of reptiles. That makes sense. Some people just don't like
I didn't
snakes.
realize it. That's my bad.
That's fine. To be fair, the halfling was... she was very adept at hiding.
Did we go
She might
back
be
to
here
the
now.
door? I'm sorry.
What?
Did you have anybody open the doorknob? I
don't
zoned
know.
out
I gave it
reading
to
magic
Aladon.
items.
Does Aldal want to go back?
I mean, if we're all ready, I guess.
Was there
I
any
thought
loot on the
the
bodies?
key. I thought the key brought us to the next level. Are we going back or are we going to the next level? I'm
No,
confused.
I thought we were supposed to return this key.
This was my understanding as well.
I wasn't
we
paying
returned
attention.
the key, and then
There was food.
If the guildmaster wants us to proceed, then we could proceed to a silver key. We could proceed to a higher riches, but we get paid for retrieving the key.
This adventure is more glorious than my disappointing son. I am in.
Well, all right, then. And Alanon's going to pull out his doorknob?
Yep.
Door?
Don't you do that in
Yep.
private.
You, the doorknob will take you back to the tavern, but it'll also take
Only
you
if you
home
turn it
if
to
you
the
turn
right.
it the other way and say home. But
Taverns
you
work.
could always use the doorknob to go back to the tavern. The trouble is you need a key to come back.
Ah.
Yes. Keys to come back, so we all go. Cognar, as soon as he turns the doorknob, Cognar goes in front of Alanon. Just to make sure he goes through the door first.
Alanon tries to trip him.
I'm starting.
Because, damn it if I'll be winded again.
Natural 20. I'm too quick for you, old man.
Natural 19.
Ah! I beat you by 1. Ryan. Oh my god. Oh man. Too much
So
fun.
you stumble.
No, I won. I beat you by 1.
I didn't say you tripped. I said you stumbled. It was close.
You're very quick on your feet, Aladon.
Well, yeah. Thankfully, I had a moment to stretch them through this dungeon.
I stretched mine plenty.
Master Dwarf, we have retrieved both dwarf and key.
I know that.
Alnon's going to hold up the
Sorry.
key triumphantly.
You're talking to a
Excellent.
different dwarf. Apologies.
I'm glad all of you made it back safe. I know some of you had to come back earlier because it got a little sketchy, and I appreciate those who stuck around and could take care of it. This is excellent. Excellent. I assumed it was a silver or a gold key. Yeah, it's basic normal
Oh,
stuff for a
I
level
didn't
1
look at the
dungeon.
key.
I believe it's a crimson red key.
Prismatic? I
They
don't
don't
know. It
make
was
crimson
dark.
red keys.
I couldn't see colors.
Let me see that key.
It's like a wrought iron
I can't
key.
quite
We
make
go
out the
down a
color of
level.
it. That's right.
It's red. I didn't know there were red keys.
Oh.
Would you guys just fought like goblins and such, right? It was simple.
No, I believe. Hold on. I would like
You're
to make a
intelligent.
religion check about what we fought.
Make a religion check.
All I know is
Okay,
the giant
25.
skull.
I believe we fought what is commonly known as a death tyrant, and also a cadre of various shadows and such.
Oh, my apologies. I wouldn't have sent you in something so dangerous. I don't know why. Normally, it's something simple that even a simpleton could handle by themselves. And he's gonna look over at Kit.
I mean, to be
It's-
honest, it wasn't that dangerous. We handled it just fine. Nobody even went unconscious in that whole fight, except for Killian. But she's fine.
She was merely taking a cat nap.
Yeah, she's refreshed and right, bushy-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Well, either way, I'll turn this key in and see what kind of guild credits it has. You see him reach down on his finger and he grabs a ring as he twists it, and then he draws a circle in the air as a portal opens up. And on the other side, you see an Asimar standing there, and she's like, "Hello, key exchange. Do you have a key for the? I forgot the name of the goddamn market. I'm sorry. Do you have a key for us? Yes, I pulled this crimson key. You see her eyes light up, and she's like, "Oh, that's rare. That'll give you a most wonderful treasure trove. Also, it should give you access to 5 silver keys." You see her hand him a bag, and then a key ring with 5 silver keys on it. All right. Thank you for the service, Solus Guild. We'll mark your records in the books. I'm glad everything's on the up and up. As the portal closes. Andre turns around holding the 5 keys, looking really excited. This is our first silver key dungeon run. This'll be excellent. As for the bag, this is for you. And he's going to toss the bag on the table, and whoever goes up to open the bag will figure out it's a bag of holding, and it's filled with some goodies.
Oh no,
This
large the
bag
bag.
doesn't even have a bottom.
Kalos would like to insight the interaction between the elderly dwarf and the person in the portal. Did this man just get fleeced?
No, but the person he seemed very nervous, and the person he talked to was very curt as to how much the red key is worth is up to the value of the bag and the keys.
Cognage in the bag.
Um,
One
a
bag
staff.
man.
There's a staff of the adder.
And that to the druid.
Um,
Looks like a reptile. That's up your alley.
there
That's
are some
incredibly classist, but okay.
gloves of thievery,
Where's Kevin?
and these are all 5th edition magical items. I don't know how to put the links up. I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
Copy paste. There's a bag of beans.
Medran?
There's a spell scroll of invisibility.
Keely snatches the beans.
Oh.
Second
Paper,
level.
not important.
There's an elemental gem, red conundrum. What did it just?
Here, Benchka, you could use that.
Oh, I just lost all the loot. That's okay. There's a red elemental gem.
Seems
You can
fiery.
crack that.
Extra aptitude.
You can crack that gem to summon a red elemental. There's a cheater's dice. It's a 6-sided dice that you can roll and control the outcome.
Give that to Kalos.
There's a dread helm. You wear the dread helm, your eyes glow red. There's a fan favorite, Cape of Billowing.
Oh. Perhaps there's a dashing hero then. Who doesn't use extra resources?
And then
Capes don't look good on me.
5.
Well, like I create my own water, if that's what you mean.
Well, that's pretty good.
5 health pots.
I think all of you need more health than me. So you all take that.
You seem to take the brunt of the beating.
I'm still here.
Exactly.
Didn't you have to turn into a lizard to not die?
I avoided death the same as you did when you burst through the wall. Both by different means, but as you said, we're both still alive.
All right, and that is also a bag of holding. And that was the loot bag you guys got for doing the dungeon.
Woo!
Thank you for playing the Labyrinth one shot. Or I guess more shots.
Oh, that was awesome!
Since I gave out magic items. That'd be kind of like, hey, you did all the things. Here's all the cool things to play with that you will never play
You know
with.
what? I'll take the dread helm because I think it doesn't actually mechanically do anything, but it fits with the helm in my token.
No, there's some good stuff in there, and then there's some stuff that doesn't really do anything, like Cheater's Dice
Good stuff in there.
or the Cape of Billowing.
It does awesome things, Jeremy. Thank you very much. That ran to us. What did we end up? 15th level, Ryan?
Something like that.
Nick had that to level 15.
What? Capability?
Capability.
Never replaced it.
No,
not once.
That thing was awesome.
Well, there's one on the board right now.
Oh, maybe another hero Rafal. That's where he gets his capability. Maybe he comes and does some hero work at one point. Great session, Jeremy.
Thank you. Thank you guys for playing.
But we were done for.
I did too, and then Nick just killed everything.
Amanda killed everything. Point of order.
You killed 5 creatures with 50 damage in 2 turns.
Well, you
I
brought
just hear
a
Amanda
brought
laughing
a
in the
cleric
background.
to an undead fight. I mean,
No,
I
you
didn't
brought
know.
a cleric to an undead fight.
We didn't know they were undead.
Look,
I didn't
my
do
plan
anything.
was to bring a cleric no matter what. So
Okay. The Silver Key Labyrinth I have planned is a water dungeon.
Ooh. Rachel's gonna hate it.
You guys watch I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna forget this, but you watch Kevin walk up and grab the gloves of thievery.
Do we actually see her take them though?
Summer, can you roll me a stealth check for Kevin?
Yeah. What's her?
I imagine
Oh
5
my
plus
God, hold on.
proficiency.
Let me go.
What's proficiency at 6?
I have access to a Kevin sheet, but it is. Or Brian probably has access to Kevin sheets.
Investigate Kevin. Did Rachel keep Zara updated on D&D Beyond?
I don't know.
Nah, I bet she's level 15 or something, though. What were we at the
Oh,
end?
no, she did.
17?
Cool. Oh my god, she has a plus 15 to her stealth. That's
16?
disgusting. Wait, no, that's if she's level 16. So it would be oh yeah, plus yeah, just plus 5, right? For
And
our
then
level?
Dex and proficiency, I'd assume.
What would her dex be at that level?
I don't know what
She
her
knows her
stats
6
were.
levels are.
I remember her dex was high. I'm
Looks
gonna
like she
assume
had a
it's at least
plus
like a plus
4 to
7.
dex. Plus 5 to dex.
So then it's plus 8.
So yeah. Oops.
Unless she
Check
has
for the space there.
expertise, in which case it'd be plus 11.
She probably does.
She goes
Or you could just roll a 1.
the rope.
So she casually walks up. Oh, hey guys, hey! Grabs the gloves and just walks to the back to her. Oh my god, I made her bigger.
Oh god, it gets extremely fat.
We
The
were
gloves are
dividing those.
Oh no, sorry, that would be a that's actually what 10, 15. That's actually a dirty 20 because she has reliable talent.
Oh, because she's a halfling.
That's
so
wild.
a roll of 9 or lower, it gets treated as a 10.
So I think it's 21 then. If she has expertise in stealth. Because it adds double your proficiency, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, so yeah. It's really high.
Really high. Plus 11, I think.
Bensuke is going to pocket the red elemental gem. And I'm just gonna message them both and let them know they got magic items.
What is the spell on the spell scroll?
Invisibility at 2nd level.
I don't think that's on my spell list. So can I even cast that? I don't know how scrolls work.
I thought scrolls just let you cast a spell without being able to cast it. That's their thing. I'm wrong.
I don't remember. I'll take it though. And Kalos will also pick up the bag and say, "Does anyone want this?" Excellent. I will
Imagine we'll
take
take
it.
the bag.
Oh, sorry. Awkward elf. Did you want the bag?
If you would not mind, yes.
Go ahead. You fought valiantly, as I've been told. I did not witness it myself.
Right. We have a cape of billowing and a cloak of protection on the board.
I'm already wearing a cloak of protection.
I will always take more protection. I'll have a cloak of protection and serpent armor. Heck yeah.
Has Alanon taken the staff of the adder?
I was handed the staff of the adder, and it's, I think, could be insane to get the staff of the adder with Shillelagh.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because then I get extra poison damage with my Shillelagh.
Staff gone, gloves gone, beans gone, spell scroll gone, roll elemental. Who wants the cheater's dice?
The dwarf handed them to me. No, I don't gamble.
All right. Cape of billowing.
Give that to Cognar.
Cognar has a billowing cape. Everybody gets a health pot.
So we can better spot him from a distance.
And then cloak of protection, and all the magic items are divided. Everybody get cool magic items. I want to make sure everybody gets cool magic items. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be RB. I'll be right back.
You can't leave
Um,
us.
But I didn't prep anything else. I just honestly the last session I ran it took a lot longer than I thought it would.
That's okay. I was
All right.
excited to join.
Then we have to burn this tavern down.
Burn it to the ground! Well, then we got to do an activity. What are we playing?
My vote will always be for Pet Pop.
That's always the right answer.
Pup party it is. Cognar, you've been given a cape of billowing. Congratulations, you're a hero.
Wow, but I use my bonus action for so much things.
Not anymore, you don't.
Besides, I used it mostly out of combat.
That's fair.
For dramatic effect.
I mean,
You've got a matador's cape. Use it.
but heroes get their capes caught in doorways.
No capes.
Exactly. It'll give us a
No
chance to
capes.
catch up.
It's just a way to slow Cognar down. I like it.
And so we can spot him from a distance.
It's this giant arrow that says "Go this way."
It's an arrow cape. It's always pointing at him.
It's like an NPC tracker. It's on the map.
It's just like a balloon that goes above him.
Yep. I love it. Oh,
Oh, that was
this
so
lasts for
close,
a
Amanda.
minute. Hmm.
I'm back.
Back, bad Jimmy.
Yeah.
Alright. So we can bullshit and roleplay as characters.
We could also play Among Us.
We could play Among Us, and we could also do a little bit of session 0 for Lucas's Star Wars.
Oh, since 3 of the 4 of you aren't going to be here, 3 of the 5 of you, we can do some character stuff. Well,
We could be late.
wait, be late? What?
I don't know what time the thing we're going to be doing is actually going to get
What
over,
are
so I'm
you
not going to
doing?
I'm
Are
promise.
you
having
doing
a
something
pool
cool?
party for Evie's birthday next weekend.
It's her birthday next week.
Yeah, next Friday is her birthday.
Oh, that's awesome! I gotta put it on my calendar.
On the 2nd.
Oh,
She's
Very
a
nice.
big fan of her birthday.
some of us are. I mean, not her birthday, but just in birthdays.
I was like, damn.
Among Us downloaded. It's such a big download.
You guys got a big thing planned?
It's like a barbecue.
Oh, that's nice.
Barbecue, swim. I don't know if it's going to be warm enough to swim, but we're going to try and swim.
Hopefully.
Is it still pretty cool in Arizona right now?
It's not cool, but like the water doesn't
Okay.
warm up.
What temperature is it in Arizona right now?
It's like 97.
right now.
Wait. That's a 20-degree gap. What is it? 97 or 79?
I have to look, honestly. It's actually, honestly, it's been beautiful today. So
It's been a really nice day today.
That's good.
Yeah, but we've already been up in the 80s, 90s.
We've already hit 100 this year.
Yeah, we hit 100.
Did you
Jeez.
already? Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like 3 weeks ago.
Woof.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it unfortunately in where I'm at, the humidity with 90-degree temperature is
Yeah,
disgusting.
no, I'd rather die.
Yeah,
Horrible.
it's really bad.
Oh my god. Speaking of weather, we got 6 inches of rain yesterday.
Whoa.
Here.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
I
Amanda,
came back
until
and
your
I
house
have
floods.
pictures. I'll send them. The pictures I'm gonna send were literally taken 20 minutes apart.
Now, where you're at, Summer, is it hilly or is it relatively flat where you have to worry about flooding?
It's so we do kind of worry about flooding, although not often. In the 2 years that we've been here so far, this is the first time like we've ever had actual flooding.
Oh, okay. I'll join some putt party.
I also downloaded Among Us.
All the cool kids are doing it.
I don't like being a cool kid, Amanda.
Oh, dang.
That's why I go through walls and
That's some fast
doors.
rain.
I remember days like that. There were definitely days like that where it was like 5 minutes and the entire backyard was flooded and it's like a foot deep and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, at one point one of my neighbors that lives on the street like came down with his tractor to clear it at the end, so all the water just drained out.
Oh,
Because the end of the
blockage
street's a
down the
dead
road.
end, and then it's like a pasture.
Gotcha.
And then it's supposed to rain even more tomorrow and Tuesday.
Oh my god.
But we're not getting tornadoes, so there's that.
That's good. Oh, it's gonna pick a random. Oh, I forgot to select play.
I like how the last level was like super chill and this level was like all out war.
Oh, I just
Ironic,
jumped to the
since
next track.
The map name is Killington.
Ain't no love in Oklahoma.
No, just a shit ton of grasshoppers. I hate them.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. I guess that works.
Don't bounce, please don't bounce, son of
Picked
a
up
bitch.
a power
of a
up from
bitch.
the
Son
course
of a
I landed
bitch.
on the other side.
Really? Really, Summer? You get blown into the hole?
Yes. In fact, here's another one.
Oh, you know what? Okay. People stealing my power-ups, I'm just gonna gather them all. That's what I'll do.
Not again, no.
I can't even do that! Stupid rink.
I'm in 5th place.
Actually, I think the ice rink was my fault.
It was.
No, I wanted to stop, son of a bitch.
I got a bad bounce on that one. That sucked.
Gotta clear my Discord cache to get the game to work, apparently.
What?
So I'll be right back. Because I'm just getting a black screen every time I try to launch the activity.
What the shit?
I don't know. So I'll be right back.
Oh, who did that nonsense?
It was me, Dio.
Oh no, my arrow's all fucky now.
I don't even see people. Oh, everyone's on a different map?
Where
No,
are
I'm
you
on the
at?
map.
You
You're
have
on.
to leave and join back.
I'm just really bad at this game, Jeremy. That's all. You don't have to be rude.
You stop that. You stop that right now.
So I know Jeremy wants to be a Mandalorian Ewok. Summer, you said you got something crazy you want to do.
I do. I'm gonna pull a move a la Rachel Hodges.
Oh yeah?
And yeah, it's a super jokey character.
Oh. More jokey than a Jawa trash person that owns a whole entire starship?
She was a business entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Sounds legit to me.
This game.
Yeah, so this is actually stems from because my mom flubbed Stephen King's name and said Keep and Sting, and I'm like, oh wow, that's perfect for like some
That's a
Star
great
Wars
D&D name.
That's a great name, yeah.
And his whole spiel is that he is indeed an author. However, his books are picture books because he's illiterate,
Nice.
and he only has one fan.
The only fan?
No. He only has one fan, and that is because his single fan makes sure that nobody else can be his fan, because only they can be his fan.
Warlock patron.
His only
Something
fan.
like that.
His only fan.
His only fan. Because his fan kills all the other ones that pop up.
Oh, great.
Oh,
that's
how?
awesome.
How? How did I go the wrong way on that one? I hate this game. I don't hate it. I'm just bad.
Jeremy, I always go the wrong way, but
Oh, I'm still going. Oh,
okay,
no,
so
no,
I like the
no.
concept.
Son of a
You're-
bitch.
You're an author with only one fan because there's a serial killer that doesn't want anybody else to enjoy your work. What are you thinking
Yeah.
class and subclass?
What does this have to do with Star Wars?
Oh, there's a lot of Newsnet. Star Wars Newsnet. You gotta be on the HoloNet.
Oh, fuck you, game. Oh, come on.
I'm getting
Are
plus
we just
2
using,
every
like,
time.
regular D&D classes, or did you like play
As of
them?
right now, we're gonna do regular D&D classes, and then if it turns into a full-on campaign, we might switch over to the Star Wars 5E with some tweaks.
Probably a bard then.
A bard, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, would you just
Oh,
go
no,
down the
Jeremy.
thing?
I can't. Oh, for third Christ.
You did it to
Stuck in a
yourself.
loop.
Huh?
You're stuck in the
Yeah.
black hole. We're gonna be here for
I don't know,
ages.
but I'm also. It's just kind of like a test idea for character because I'm not entirely sure if I'll be there next week.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a whole lot next week anyway, since more than half of the people aren't gonna be here. As of right now.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. Just enjoy Star Wars by myself.
It happens to be Haley's birthday, so I wanna spend time with her. for her
I
birthday.
guess.
Who's Haley?
From
You met
Zombicide?
Haley.
You
She's
played
played
Zomboid.
Planet Zomboid with her.
I've never played Planet Zomboid, so I don't know who Haley is.
Minecraft.
No.
She's my partner.
Oh! No, I don't think I've ever met them. Nice.
Come on.
I'm pretty sure you
Have
played
you
Among
enjoyed
Us
this?
with Haley once.
Mm-mm.
We can play
Yeah.
Among Us right
And I
now.
could have sworn you joined us on
I could be a
Minecraft. You built like a
Oh, I
like a
did, but
severe
I thought that
mine.
was a friend. I
Like a
didn't know you
huge
had any
strip mine and
relation to
then
that person.
dipped. Oh.
No, I came in and you guys just left me in your base one time. I was like, okay, this is fun. I'll just play by myself while you guys are doing stuff. Who's sticky walled? You asshole.
I did. I sticky walled.
You.
Oh, you.
All right. High score wins, right?
That's
I think
right.
so.
That's how golf works.
I'm winning. Oh, Jeremy, stop it. I'm winning.
What? No, please don't make that. Son of a bitch.
Teresa winning.
Huzzah.
How am I stuck against the wall? Oh, I can shoot. Okay.
How did I get stuck here? Come on.
Stuck
Let's
on the
go.
This is
So
just
do I need
sad.
to get ready for Haley to show up for this Star Wars campaign?
Oh no, Haley hates that.
She hates Star Wars?
No, refuses to watch Star Wars solely because on their birthday everyone's like, "May the Fourth be with you," and it annoys them.
Oh.
You know what? That's a valid protest.
That's valid. That's
Fair.
valid. I knew
I-
someone
Yeah.
who grew up on their birthday is 9/11, so they had the same thing.
I swear I hit 2 on every single one of these fucking holes.
Amen, brother. Tired. Tired, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad. Some of them holes.
So you guys want to play Among Us? Among Us.
Yes.
Does everyone have it?
I think we all do.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm terrible at that.
I thought
Oh,
I
you're
did.
so
I
good.
guess I don't. Hold on.